Alright geeks, thanks for checking us out. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Check for our giveaway list. We have a lot of legends to give away, and you want to make sure that you're a part of it. Who doesn't like free stuff?
Alright geeks, check it out. We got the Doomslayer, the Phobos variant. This is a repaint of the original Mcfarlane Doomslayer. We're going to crack him open, see what he's talking about. Alright, let's go. Alright, you see the top of the box, you got the Doom logo, and it's got 22 moving parts. What? And you see he's got his orange armor, he's got his sawed-off shotgun. No, not sawed-off, I forgot what it's called, but there's a name for that shotgun. Then he has his arm blade, and you see the bottom of the box has a picture of the original Doomslayer. Would have been nice if they had actually put the Phobos armor on there, but I mean, what's what? Doomslayer Phobos on the side with a peekaboo window. Peekaboo! And Doom artwork on the other side. Peekaboo window on the top. And Mr. Phobos himself. Sweet! Alright, so typical. Got the cardboard with the stand attached to it. It's got the Doom logo emblazoned on there so you don't get them mixed up with your other ones. And there he is in his cage. See, he's all armored up and ready to go. Doom booty shot. And there's the accessories. You got the super shotgun, I remembered, and his wrist knife, or his wrist machete, more like it, how big it is. Nice paint work on both of them. Alright, let's take a little bit closer look at this, because this is some nice detail. So I was really impressed with the accessories that came with Batman, how they look like real metal. So this is pretty cool. You see that they've got the different jaggies in there, and they've got paint to make it look like it's worn. Looks like a real metal blade. And then on the handle, it has the same orange as the Phobos armor, but it's also got gray in there to look like it's worn. That is hot. And his super shotgun. Look at that. Got the nice gold there. Then the brown inset. They could have painted all one color, gone the cheap route. Sawed off, taped up handle. Double barrels. Yeah, this thing is sweet. Alright, so the man of the hour, the Doomslayer. Woo! He is crisp. Look at that. He's the man. He's just cool standing there. Crazy. I have to get a paint job. Same as the weapons. It's got that brush metal orange, but then they got gray speckled throughout it so it looks worn. The detail on this is crazy. All the little lines and nuances there from the game. They could have easily just kind of made some of those flat, samey pieces. They didn't. I mean, even down to his arms, he's got the individual studs. The attention to detail on this is great. And looking at the back, he's got his, I think grenade holders, but anyway, he's got his belt with all his different accessories on here. He's even got the patterns on his butt, down to his leg here. He's got patterns and raised bumps, individual lines. I don't know what these are here, but they took the time to carve those in. Man, bravo on this. Look at the boots. Sheesh. Yeah. This is the real deal. Alright, so first things first, he's got his shoulder launcher here. And I don't think I've unlocked this in the game yet, because I don't know this. I don't recognize this. Unless he has it and I just didn't notice. You can see it's attached in the back here, and it came attached in the box. Swivels around. I'm not going to find out if it's removable or not. But it is articulated. You can snap it up. and snap it forward, turn to the side. That's cool. All right, so this is him looking straight forward. Straight forward from the side. Straight forward from the other side. Phobos Doomslayer looking down. Looking down from the side. From behind. There is no looking up. His head hits up against this collar armor, so you can't look up at all. There's no give there. Head articulation is limited. That same collar armor stops him from even really turning. He can turn just a little bit. That's pretty disappointing. That's straight ahead. That's with the turn. So the armor shoulder pads do flip up. They've got some leeway there. I guess the excuse for his arms not being able to go up is because he's so muscular and tight like a bodybuilder, but that's as far as arms goes up, and I don't really see any excuse for that. So the arms are on a ball joint, so you can get a 360-degree turn there. Switch out for the elbow pad. Oh wait, dude, does it stop? Hold on. Oh, you don't get a 360-degree. It butts up against the back. Oh, okay. You see that shoulder pad comes off pretty easy, but it should go on pretty easily also. Alright, that sucks. Alright, so there's no bicep swivel. And the elbow joint, Lord, I think he's coming off. Single joint elbow. You get about 90 degrees. So arm articulation is piss poor. I guess he can get away with it because he looks darn good. Got these plates on the back. I don't think they're removable. On the back of his arm. Alright, torso, he's on a rocker. He can rock around. And then he has a waist swivel also. And you do get 360 on that. So I guess that's something you can do. So he does have a single jointed knee. So that's as far back as his legs go. And what's even worse is the legs at the thigh socket don't go up. You can't bring them straight forward. This is as far as it goes. Hold them straight up, and boom. That's as far as you can get it to go. That's as far back as it goes. So, no real running poses for this guy. Alright, so the feet are not on a rocker, and they have this protective sheath over it, which stops them from really moving too much. You can see this is the foot flat, and there I put it up. So you don't get a lot of movement there. Doesn't go back very far either. So yeah, I know the box said what, 22 points of articulation, but man, I think the articulation overall in this figure is piss poor. Maybe it's by design because he's supposed to be big and muscular, but I think they could have done a better job with that. So he can do a bit of a split. Surprise, surprise. That's just what you want your Doomslayer doing, is a split. And yeah, he does have that same joint, and you turn that up, but I mean, what can you really do with that? Alright, so his left arm is where you put the blade, and there's a little square hole there for you to put the blade in. You just stick it under there. Appears, yep. Oh, come on, you want to stay in for me? There we go. And you've got his super shotgun. Ah, finger fits in the hole. Alright, so I did forget to check his wrists. Let's see, his wrists do turn all the way around, but they get caught on that armor there. So they could 360. I guess if you lift that a little bit, but it might get scratched up. Not a lot of flex, no flex forward, no flex backwards. So it is what it is. Maybe this one here. Let's see. No? Yeah, it really doesn't flex at all. It's on a ball joint, but all it does is spin. Alright, so what do I think of this guy? So, I'm torn because, man, does he look the part. I was excited for him, and I have the other Doomslayer, and I really like the way he looks. I mean, he's good. You put him on that shelf, he's going to stand out. But on the other hand, the articulation is piss poor. You know, Mcfarlane Toys continues their track record for just not getting articulation down. So what do I say? I mean, if you're a Doom fan, get him. Because he looks good. I mean, there's no arguing that. He looks darn good. You can do some nice shots with him, although just don't look for the shots to be action shots. But I do have the other Doomslayer, the original, and I was going to do a separate review for that one, but now that I see the articulation is poor and they're the same figure, just a repaint, I'm going to go ahead and crack that one open and just put them side to side, and I'll call this the review for that too. No sense reviewing the same exact figure twice. Alright, we're back. We got the Doomslayer OG. The box is basically the same. The only thing is they don't have the peekaboo window on the top. So, not getting anything different there. Same accessories, same armor, same comments, yada 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 yada. Alright, so the super shotgun, the paint job is the same. Everything looks identical to the Phobos shotgun. The arm blade is a different story. The casing here is brown, whereas on the Phobos one, it has the brush orange paint. It might be hard for you to see, but this is solid brown, almost leather-like, and this is that brush orange metal, like his armor. Alright, so just ran through the articulation real quick on this guy. It's the same as the other one, so I'm not going to double up. But one thing I will say is I think his knee goes back a little bit farther. I don't remember the knee going back that far on the Phobos one, but let's find out. Alright, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, it's exactly the same. I mean, it's a repaint, so I don't know why I thought it'd be any different. So which one's the one for you? You gonna pick up both? You down with the OG Doomslayer, or you like the Phobos Doomslayer with the orange? Personally, I prefer the orange. The brushed metal look on it is nice. The original Doomslayer, the green was kind of plasticky, so that's my preference there. Alright, so I found a difference in the figures. If you look right here, there's a line across like a T, and then there's another cross at the bottom of it. Now on the OG, he has the same symbol, but it's a lot smaller and it's angled differently. Found a difference. Alright, so let me know what you think in the comments. Is it worth the cash to pick up both of them? You gonna choose one? You gonna choose none? Are you not into Doom? Do you not care? Alright, hey guys, thanks a lot. Like and subscribe, and make sure to check out the end of the video. I got a link for our giveaways. We're doing some giveaways soon, and you don't want to miss out. Right now we're giving away some DC figures, but I got some Marvel Legends and some other stuff coming up. Alright geeks, till next time, geek out.
Yeah!